Okay, you gotta check this out. This is SCAG V-Ride 2. It's got the 36-inch deck. This thing is awesome. Now I just picked this up. Right here on the back, you step on here. And then right up here, we got the controls. I'll show you how to start it. So we're gonna have to put the key in. Once you put the key in, then we'll set the throttle to slow, which is turtle. Then we have to pull up the choke. Once we do that, then we can turn the key. And it'll start right up. And you look at this thing, it got 0.2 hours on it. So I've barely driven this. Push the throttle in, and you're set to go. Now when I first got this, I needed one of these U-Haul 12-foot trailers with the ramp and everything. And to get it home, I needed to tie it down. So I ended up using some rope, and there's some tie down points on the front and the rear of this mower. I used some of the ratchet straps on the front, some more tie down spots. Make sure you tie it down because this thing will move even though there is a parking brake. So this was one of the first times riding the mower, besides the time when I backed it onto the trailer. And as you can see, I'm driving it straight off the trailer, and I backed it on because otherwise, if you back it down a ramp, you could flip it over. So you can see it's not that easy at first to get used to, but I get the hang of it pretty quick. So let's take a look at this. So this thing has a 6.75 gallon gas tank. The cut-in height can be adjusted from 1.5 inches to 4.5 inches with 1/4 inch increments. And all you do is take this bar and you just twist it and pull it out, and then put in the slot you select, and then push it in and turn it. And then when you're on it, you would just lower the deck by pushing this button and lowering the lever. Now the deck is 36 inch. It has 2 cut-in blades. They're 18 inches each. And the engine on this is a 19 horsepower Kawasaki engine. It's got a battery on the side here, which is great. So then you have a key start. Let's see, right here, that's your parking brake. And there's a pressure plate on the back here that you stand on. If you fall off, it'll turn off. Right there, there's a fuel gauge. Okay, that's for the deck. Pull that up and we'll get on. There's also a cup holder and a place for your phone. Now that yellow button is for engaging the blades, and you would just pull that up. Okay, so this is the first time I really rode the SCAG lawnmower, where I actually cut the grass and everything. And as you can see, when I get to the top of the hill, I'm not used to the whole system with the bars for driving this. That actually takes me a little bit of time to line it up, to get the lawnmower to go straight. As I start driving, you'll notice that I can't really stay on course, and it's going a little squirrely. And after some time, I became a little more efficient on this mower. It used to take me an hour and a half to mow the lawn with this mower. Now I can do it in 50 minutes. My normal push mower would take me 3 hours. But you also have to watch out. When you push those levers forward, sometimes the lawnmower likes to take off. This thing is fast, goes 8.5 miles per hour, and sometimes it can jump a little bit. So you have to be careful. Now in reverse, it only goes 5 miles per hour. Okay, and also when you stop, if you stop quick and the ground is wet, you can tear up the lawn really quickly. So you have to be careful with that as well. Okay, we're going to get on. Now, this is the second time I started, so I don't have to use the choke, and I can just turn the key and go. Push down the parking brake, we'll throttle it up to 3/4, and we'll engage the cut-in blades by pulling up the yellow button. Then we'll lower the deck, then we'll throttle it up all the way. Now we'll push these levers forward, and we'll start cutting. As you're cutting, if you want to turn a little bit, you just let up on one of the levers. If you want to go backwards, you pull back on the levers. If you want to go forward, you push them forward. Now you want to be careful when you're turning, because if you end up having one lever forward and one lever back, sometimes it can tear up the lawn. So a good spot to turn would be on a driveway or on a flat surface. The thing that's great about this lawnmower is when you're in a tight spot trying to get it out, it turns on a dime and you can just get it out of the garage and you can start cutting. And when I first start mowing, I like to mow the perimeter of the lawn first. I like to go pretty slow, especially since I have some drop-offs and some rocks I need to try to maneuver around. Now that I'm used to this mower, I'm okay getting in those spots. I'll just rotate the mower, make sure we don't drive it over the cliff there. Then we'll drive it down, and before we turn it around, come around the edge, drive down the hill, get to a flat surface, and then I can turn the mower around without tearing up the lawn. Drive it back up the hill, and continue around the perimeter of the lawn. Once I cut the perimeter of the lawn, then I'll just go and start cutting some rows. Driving up the hill, wait until I get to the top before I turn. Now this mower is definitely easy to maneuver once you get used to it, but it does take a lot of practice. But as you can see, I can mow all the way around the swing set without hitting anything, get in between the swings, and go all the way around the swing set. And it stops real quick. Almost ran into the stairs there, but was able to stop, go under, duck my head, and get into some very tight spots. And even turn the mower around in that area and continue mowing. Then when it's time to park it, it's very easy to just quickly drive it in, back it up, and park it, and it's all set. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, think about subscribing to my YouTube channel. Keep you up to date on all my future videos, and leave a comment about what you liked or what you didn't like. Thanks again for watching.